Going to highlight, outside, outside zone, excuse me. I think it's really going to highlight some great driving, like we're seeing right here. Look at Coffin, really close in proximity. You can see just the nose of that RX. Oh, he has to back down. So we're going to take a look at that overhead there. What went wrong for Coffin, or was it Shelley impeding? And now, Hansen comes in, almost over-rotated. Yeah, when you're going against a champion, no back, he's going to try to literally no back down. Here we go, Fredric Aasbø, good angle from him, and that Rockstar Energy Toyota GR Supra coming down, massive angle from him. He talked about, again, those Kenda tires, and he was talking about the advantage. People talk about the rears, but he was talking about the fronts. Look at Novak! Yes, sir! Yeah, Nick Novak, not sorry. Coming into that first inside clip, right on it is TLO, Josh Love. He's got the speed. He does have the speed. Both of them. Let's see how they handle this second outside zone. Tommy's all in it. Well done. Josh Love, good proximity. Let's see how he handles this. This transition right here. Ooh, Love.
Get in there.
Get in there. Yes, sir. We'll see if he's 100% good. Early initiation from Drifter J. Chestnut comes up short as well. Very similar to Leonard's line. And now coming through the outside zone too, Chestnut.
Too much.
Oh, buddy. Wow.
And it might have been only two, Jared.
That was an aggressive two.
Oh, there went the tire.
And oh boy. Oh, a wheel. Oh, man. I knew that was dude. Sorensen, 13 years young. Colette Davis, again, just rolling into it. Not a violent initiation. Just rolls into it. That allows Cam to get close, but again, another driver backing off now. So lunge forward. Colette going into the dirt quite a bit. That allows Cam to catch up. Does not face nice. Jeez. Cam with that snappy exit of the horseshoe. Now coming back up the hill, right on it. And all that initiation into outside zone one. Alaska brings it in, drops that tire. Said rubber meets the road. It gets a little loose into that initiation. Talked about a point of contention. It's not a big deal, but Alaska makes it part of the problem. Look how nicely lined the course is. You can really see where those outside and that front clip zone is at. Now crossing the finish line, Alaska, Amanda right there in Bakshis leading. Ryan Turk giving chase. Odie Bakshis initiates high on the bank. Here comes Ryan Turk. Ryan Turk, good proximity. He dives in. There goes and Ryan Turk chasing down. Keep the lights up. As again, fire on track. Keeps going and into that second outside zone. Look at that, buried in smoke. He needs a shovel. No rain X. He needs smoke X on that windscreen. Definitely does. Shanahan to build some confidence, being behind the wheel. There goes Daigo Saito, unfazed. Shanahan gets out there. Boom, puts it right there. Daigo Saito under the bridge. You can see that decent proximity. Again, sharpening the knife here. Coming around in that last inside clip. Daigo Saito dives in. Kind of a beeline approach. Yeah. Saw Daigo really kind of just get his claws. And now comes back behind the wheel. But very capable Jerry Yang Racing prepared vehicle. Now this first outside zone, Masayama sticks it to the wall. What's blue and white all over this battle? And the wall blends right in. Masayama, massive angle on the first outside zone. Great composure. Now the second outside zone, Dan Burkett baiting in that smoke. Into that third outside zone goes Masayama. Man, looks like he's been driving this vehicle all season. Now transitioning in that last outside zone, up tight, close in front of the fans. Sorensen, again, a history maker herself, going in. Nate Chen. Amanda Sorensen diving in a little premature there. Now going to that second outside zone is Nate Chen, that NCR 86. Now it's that big, long outside zone 3, maybe a little bit gun shy. Amanda Sorensen, a big hit, getting that dirt earlier. And Amanda Sorensen straightens out through the course. Nate Chen gets involved with the dirt. That's 3. Nate Chen overcooks. Richards has that momentum. I talked about that. Will it hurt him? No, obviously not, but you know, the real battle is won here in the chase position. That's going to show the driving prowess. And just as I say that, Cole Richards brings it on in. Dempster goes wide, that back left. Looked like he's running definitely some low tire pressure and bringing on in that last outside zone. Cole Richards and Dempster swings it across.
In practice this weekend.
There we go. Matt Field, a lot of eyeballs on him. He definitely has the making of to be a champion. And there we go. Rat Dan says, here you go. I'll show you what I could do. Like you said, he rose to the occasion. Here goes Matt Field in that power alley. Good placement. Minimal corrections. Those white wheels sticking out like a sore thumb. And Dan absolutely bulldozes into the side of the Corvette, sheds that. Leading. Whoa, it down. Now he says, let's get it. He throws up that that front fender like a gang sign, flapping in the wind. And McDowell is on a heater.
Uh-oh.
That Njuku Racing, Z, he has a wide swing. He re-enters the picture. Farouk Kawhi, he gains his composure. He's all over the course. These guys throwing each other off. But McDowell's entry was risking it for the biscuit.
Championship on the line. Brudski, multiple Prospect champion previously. Double dipping. And talking about dipping, he dips that back right GT radial tire in that first outside zone. Coming to the second outside zone. There goes O'Sully. Brudski, once again, he was so textbook. On that first run, looks like he's dropping a little bit. Brudski goes off into the dirt. A lot of dirt being thrown up. That definitely threw off his line. But look at O'Sully riding the razor's edge.
So Cam Sorensen out front. Here goes Johnson to chase. Cam big, massive angle there. Good initiation. Goes in, again, a little bit tighter than the judges wanted. That square is there for a reason. All right, goes and flirts with the rumble strips into the horseshoe. Dips that back left in. Oh, and Johnson straightens out. Looks like he might have gotten too aggressive, had to back off. Now Cam completing the entirety of the run back up the hill.
Yeah, might have been some contact there right before interclick.
Here's Havoc. All right, we got Havoc and Hop, which sounds like, again, a lawyer firm here. Havoc and Hop, your defense lawyers. As Havoc goes to the second outside zone, Hop hops his way to the side of Havoc in that second. Oh, look at three-wheel motion like a rap video, going and exiting out, slamming to the wall. This more demolition derby than it is. Look, he's gonna take that home as a souvenir. Coming and bringing around that last outside zone. All right, so there it is. We'll bring you back in here, Sopa. The gate, he's riding high right now, though. Literally, as he gets high on the bank, Matt Field, again, there's that good proximity. He mimics that angle. Well done. He throws it out there, has to back off a little bit. The Beast in the Bay, chasing down the machine. In the second outside zone comes a gun blazing. In that second outside zone, look at James Deane. Set it and forget it. But Matt Field bringing the heat. Great proximity, aggressive driving. Well done. Stomp your... All right, this evil AutoWorks BMW, Andy Haley, good. He kind of rolled into it. Shanahan was aggressive in that chase position. Good fluid line there from Haley and Shanahan. He spins out and continues on. Didn't look like there was contact. We'll see if he hung him up. But Shanahan, he spins. Justin Smash with the drone getting the shot right there on it. Let's get it tight right, fellas. Come on, who's moving on to the final four here in our seating brackets? There goes the Cadillac out front, XLR, and Simon, look at just chomping at the bit, ready to get after it. There goes the Mr. Cool Cadillac, second outside zone. I feel like maybe Simon didn't have a reference looking in the rearview mirror earlier, but now, yeah, Hurst grinding. Woo! Simon, it is loud right now, dude. On the prize. Goes across, swings it in, past that inside clip. Whoa, buddy!
Yeah, that's three.
Yeah, man, he really overcooked it. That was some dry beef jerky. He overshot that one quite a bit. Now coming on into that last outside zone, some dust being thrown. That back right, back left, almost. Dude, talked about it very systematically with Lorette Nickel. Cole Richards initiates that first outside zone. He does drop a tire there, but that was just barely a tread. Now entering that second outside zone, you see that overhead shot there. Cole Richards brings it on in. A ton of smoke, and Huma Rahimi just navigates through it, not affecting him at all. And this last outside zone brings it in. Cole all the way out to the course edge. Well, now he's got the clean air, but you got James Deane in your rearview mirror. Look at that, Rome initiates, tight. And look at James, not backing down. He looked like he delayed it a little bit, but now coming down to this first inside clip, a little tap of the brakes there from RCP. But here comes James the Machine Deane as RCP gonna take down James Deane. Look at Rome Charpentier diving in, well done by RCP up front. James a little tail with that AutoZone Mustang RTR Spec 5 FD. Whoa, James, he gets with Dylan Hughes, but Dylan Hughes takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Going that first outside zone, that rumble strip. Going to the second. Oh, he puts that back tire in. Now again, deduction, not an incomplete. Dip that one back left tire. James Deane, he does have good proximity, good transition. Dylan Hughes, very fluid. Wraps it around that last inside clip. So he wanted to remedy that. Here we go. Now we got Kenshiro Gushi out front of that first outside zone right there. And, you know, you got to think Brandon Sorensen, this is where, you know, basically, yes, he's a young driver, but maybe a little bit mature for his age, and he shows that composure. He doesn't need to do anything crazy because Kenshiro Gushi does have that incomplete. This is the right tempered approach that Brandon needs to take in order to get the win. And he still says,